Gianelli serve on Garcia. Oh, massive solo block by Michieletto. A triple coming the other way. I think we're going to see a lot of this match played within 5 feet of the net. Oh, how many blocks we see in the first rally of this quarterfinal?
Well, this is a fantastic start from the Italian blocking unit. They have to find a couple of quick reads. Cube does a good job staying in the point, but multiple times Michieletto finds himself in the right spot, so high.
That first solo block on Masso, memorable. Gianelli again. Great eye by Garcia. Interesting that they're trying to serve the libero.
It's possibly more of a location, the ball coming over the setter's shoulder from the reception.
Jose Massa stands 2 meters 4 serving.
Masso, he wants to go after his spin serve, but not the most consistent element of his game. It's a different arm swing for the middle, trying to swing, normally playing in the middle, now playing as the opposite.
Yeah, he was the best middle blocker in the German league. Great reception. There's Masso. Like a laser down the line.
It's the responsibility for Simona Anzani to be looking after Robert Landi Simon in a positive situation. Their first job for the Italian block will be to take Simon out of the play and then try and figure out what happens after that.
Michieletto first contact, Rick Litsky. One blocker, not going to be enough.
Lovely dip of the shoulder from Gianelli. Sells that the ball is going forward. Last second, drops the shoulder, gets the ball on time, on tempo for Rick Litsky.
Anzani serving. To the middle, you were just talking about him a moment ago. Why Simon so effective.
He's always a physical presence at the net. Galassi makes the choice to commit, and with help there as well from Lavia, but still not enough to stop Robert Landi Simon.
38 years old. Up the gut is Michieletto. It's his favorite shot. He told me, I love the pipe.
Well, if you hit the pipe that well,
yeah,
I would probably love it too. He is so often in a position, even in transition, a little shuffle of the feet, he's in a spot where he can swing.
Rick Litsky now to the serve. Moving from Trentino to Zasca this upcoming season. And an ace to start things off for him.
Lovely angle early on from Rick Litsky, getting the ball in between the receiver and the sideline, forcing Miguel Lopez to really cut off the angle. Cuba's trying to pack the middle of the court with their receivers, so that space is available. Early breakpoint lead for Italy.
Pass is good. Did I say front court setter? Nope.
No. But good recognition by Gomez of, with Simon front row, or even with Concepcion front row, there's going to be a lot of attention on perfect reception by the Italian middles.
Worth noting that Gianelli is front court for Italy. Rick Litsky tries a little tenderness behind with success.
Does follow the advice of Otis Redding. And Simone Gianelli not afraid to use the opposite when he's front row. So a lot of setters will try and avoid using the opposite. The block will generally shift towards position 4. Gianelli will throw the ball around a little bit more.
So the block will naturally go in front of the opposite when you're saying position 4. Oh, it was the wind-up. It looked like a windmill of passion from Concepcion.
And that one had flames coming off it, I'm pretty sure, once it left his hand. The shift towards the seam, even with a good choice on block, Concepcion too fast, too high for the Italian block.
outside, off the block, recycled, so you can get another crack at it through the middle. Triple this time, over the top, sliding under it. Great dig by Lavia, now comes back again. Power and finesse on the menu for Italy today.
For Cuba, the challenge has to be, can they stay organized enough to transition? A couple of opportunities where they're getting in each other's way, bodies preventing options being available. Lavia patrolling well along the baseline in 6.
6 being center back. Little ball, trying to make Masso handle the first one. Over and brought back. Not a front court setter here. Yant was almost insulted by that.
It's only really the options available. Sometimes Lavia gets himself in the right spot without trying. Good choice though by Marlon Yant.
Still counts as a dig. Foot dig, arm dig, face dig.
Ball's up.
All the same. Micheletto, they want him to do double work, so they serve him just fine with him.
It really gives Micheletto the best feeling for the tempo when he receives the ball. He's not a player who's afraid of receiving. He can make the call, we're going fast here. It's such a soft touch from Gianelli, puts it right in the window.
Eight serving 6, Italy in the lead. We've gone once around the dial. Here's Gianelli again. And that's why Bob Simone averages 10 points per match.
And even with teams having to prepare for him being the primary offensive outlet in perfect situations.
Masso's serve, too much.
He's not getting the angle that he wants, jumping through the ball rather than going up and creating the angle down into the court. Small margins, the difference right now.
Micheletto can go on runs. We saw him do 5 service aces during Poland in the preliminaries. Oof. It's a shootout, and that one's wide.
And the force of the angle by the Italian triple block. They pick up the situation really early. Lavia getting across to make the triple from 3 meters, not showing any respect for Ivan Masso in the back row. The block leaving really early. Jan has to take too much angle.
Well, Jan, of course, being the top scorer overall with 37 points coming into the finals. And Masso also the only one, Jan also the only one to have hit 200 attack points through the 3 preliminary rounds. To the back court we go. Deep middle. Why is deep middle such a big call?
It's
in this place.
Well, it's important in terms of positioning and where the block is going to be. Italy knows that Cuba's going to play some defense over the top or behind their setter. There's going to be space in the middle of the court.
Quick glance across. Sitting in it is Micheletto, but it was too hot to handle.
Once more, perfect situation. The Italians are going to commit jump. They're going to block, be up ready to block against Simon before the ball leaves the setter's hands. That creates space for Lopez.
Pass is solid, go to the middle. Bricklitsky with the triple, send it back. Quick glance, make sure Masso's there. He is. Block funnels it to the back. This time, ripping the seam.
Challenging the Italian block, making them be perfect to stop him. Lavia and Galassi do make a pretty good read. The timing there, they had a little bit longer than they thought. The block splits, particularly as Lavia rolls away.
Back, Rytlitsky again. Picked up, yeah, take a swing, Gianelli. Second time, setter dump to the same spot.
The setters need to share the ball around at the moment. They're the only ones getting the swings.
That's all right.
I'm sure setters out there will totally think that that's a normal part of the game. It should happen more often. Galassi, good handle on the short reception.
We got to get the ball when we can. That's Gianelli. He took a good crack at it. Meanwhile, this service run, Simone just keeps it going. Cuba right now stopping anything from coming over. Another good block.
And there's the
Still
fourth
goes.
contact.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
For Italy, that sense of desperation that they don't need to rush, but they do have to have some sense of urgency about what they're doing. Cuba take the lead, 12-11.
Yeah, and it was Italy leading 11-8. So this 4-point run from the service line. It took a lot of effort to break through it, but they did, Lavia.
And this reception quality for Italy has been pretty good. It's not like Simon has been blasting them off the court. Their ability to finish, that little bit more time for the Cuban block. Unfortunately for Masso, not enough time for him to make the extra touch.
Most importantly, Simone off the end line. 12s. You mentioned the reception for Italy pretty good. They were passing 60% positive so far.
They've been in pretty good situations, and Gianelli out to 3, almost 4 meters, can still play really aggressively to different zones of the court.
Gomez, the setter, sending it long. Where do you stand on service errors? Is there ever too many? Is it...
There's a moment. Being aggressive is the most important thing. Break point, aces on serve, really, really valuable.
Lavia tries something a little different. A misconnection in rare air.
And this is the difference between Gianelli and Gomez. Gomez can try and play this ball from 3 meters. Gianelli, we know he can play this ball, and teams have to prepare for it.
That forces Cuba into more of a perfect pass situation to use their middles. He got out to Masso.
Good adjustment by Masso. If he goes sharp inside, the block is there. He has no angle to beat them on the inside. Chops down into the space.
Head hunting, but another service error.
Service errors, when you're trying to be aggressive, service errors are part of the game as long as you're getting enough reward.
That was Cuba's 5th service error halfway through the set. Over the top, Yant. Change of speeds.
Rytlitsky not ready to react. Position was good. Block was in a good spot in front of him. Kiss off the block of Gianelli, takes it out of Rytlitsky's path.
Concepcion now. Outside, Michieletto off the block and good.
It's the biggest block that Cuba can muster. Simon and Masso are so high above the net. The left hand of Michieletto, he can let the ball travel across the block and pick his spot. This time he chooses the top of Masso's right hand. Creates the angle outside the court.
That block averages 2 meters 6. Trying to go off hands, but not Rytlitsky's.
The change of the arm angle from Marlon Yant there gives the early read for Rytlitsky. I'm going to pull hands rather than get wiped off.
Gianelli keeping the ball on Garcia. Oof. Oh, what a beautiful up. Can Masso put it away?
It's a fantastic effort to create the extra opportunity. It was a great swing from Micheletto to work off sharp angle on the cross. Garcia creates a chance, but Masso not ready for that full approach to really cut off the ball. As a result, Italy's up by 3. We'll have a Cuban timeout. For Cuba, it really is finding some consistency. They're getting some good looks. And they've got to turn that into points. The win predictor has dipped a little bit from an out-and-out Italian victory to a pretty confident guess that Italy's going to be winning this one.
Such fickle fans on this thing. We'll see the braid often going back and forth.
Well, Winnie P is a fickle mistress.
Looking for a ball. Someone's distracted. There she is. Pin's doing the work. Micheletto with 4 points. Riklitsky also with 4. And that's what makes it high, powerful.
It's a good fix from a situation where it really is a save ball from Gomez. He only has one option. The ball is not fast, so Jant knows that the block is going to be in front of him. Nice choice.
Masso through the middle, beautifully handled. Micheletto. It's a really tough set.
It makes the job very difficult for the hitter. The ball is coming from over the outside shoulder into the middle of the court. You have to get that ball in front of the hitter. Let them know what's in front, not be looking away from the court.
Or strong enough to go cross court. So with that, a change.
Tondike in for Cuba, replacing Gomez. We set a back row.
A serve for Micheletto.
Finds a good job down the seam. And now we will have the second Cuban timeout.
Within just a few points, they're down by 4. Is that a timeout to inform, or is that a timeout to try to delay Micheletto on the end line?
Some combination of the two. I think a little bit more the latter than the former. It takes a second for the receivers to get the plan formulated. And at this critical moment, Cuba can stay within 2-3 points as they get into the 20s. They have a shot. They're down by 4, and they need to find a side out right now. And then Jant from the service line, if they can find the solution.
Micheletto pulls the string, it's handled. They go to Simone.
Good aggressive choice by Tondike. The target on the serve to try and take out Jant on the right side. Tondike finds Simon. Swinging over the help block in of Lavia.
Micheletto, the favorite pipe.
his approach is so smooth, and his ability to time the ball because he arrives with such calmness is why he's always a threat to hit the ball on the pipe.
Micheletto, just 23 years old, had 117 points through just 8 matches in the preliminary rounds.
Romano serving in place of Anzani, and he has an ace!
Another ace from Romano.
The left-hander getting the ball to slide across the receivers.
Yuri Romano again. Tondike grabs it. Micheletto sets the outside. Lavia takes a swing. Oh, and then they run at the middle. Everybody at center on Italy's side.
There's a lot of calmness.
Yeah.
So Micheletto makes the first contact and then doesn't get in anyone's way. He's ready, understands he's probably the cover guy in his part of the court if the block becomes involved for Cuba. Fastest way back across the net for Giannelli. Romano continues from the service line.
Romano, another powerful one, creating an overpass. Quick to the pin, Lavia. To the middle again. It sounds like a demand from Simone, right? He's 38 years old. He's like, now, me.
Yeah, this is my moment. And
Yeah.
when he tells you, you're a fool to say no.
Yeah.
Well, Galassi lacks a little bit of the physicality. He's more of a speed middle, but still no match for Robert Landi Simon.
Again, Italy completely in control of the first contact.
Lopez unsure where his responsibilities lie, getting caught halfway between helping in the middle, getting out towards Rivitsky.
Set.
15 seconds. I get the ball. But it is too much from him. Too much.
Vladimir Simonovic making sure our servers are getting underway in good time.
Set point, Italy. Tondike gets out, puts up a good ball. No touch. Italy takes the first set on a run. We start off with Yant serving. Gomez back into set.
Oh, the miss by Lavia. It's a lovely set by Giannelli on the first contact. Lavia didn't have the rhythm that he wanted. Picked it a little bit early.
Ace serve by Yant. That is his 16th ace of the competition overall.
Well, 122 kilometers an hour straight down the middle, but it's the angle. He gets it low and away from Lavia. It's very hard to cut.
There it is again. Handled by Lavia, triple block, impenetrable.
The power of the serve generating the opportunity for the big block to get out in front of Micheletto.
The serves are blistering. That one 113 kilometers. Gomez out. I mean, wind up and let it fly.
He's not the biggest outside in the world, but he can jump and he can swing. As a result, Cuba off to a 4-0 start. Timeout Italy.
Hai fatto su quella palla lì, capito? Se no poi l'attaccante pensa che deve rischiare troppo, quindi diamo continuità su
A 4-0 start for Cuba means Italy have to make sure that they're mentally where they need to be right now. It's not a question of ability or quality for Italy. They have drifted in moments throughout this tournament, haven't necessarily been able to switch on and put teams away.
Priority number one, no question, is getting it off the end line. Ryklitsky. Oh, the very worst kind. A little recycle into the block, nobody there to get it.
It's a great choice by Lopez. This is the right play. Triple block in front, play a recycle back to where his cover should be. It's fantastic choice, and then no one there to help him. This is really disappointing for Cuba after such a positive start. Could have been up 5-0.
Yeah, is that Garcia's ball? He's looking at Masso. Masso's looking at him.
Just anyone, stop it hitting the floor.
Somebody, lay down. Oh, and then followed by that. Why? Because there's no chance he's going to recycle it, given.
It's the one spot left available. There's no first tempo. Ryklitsky can really focus on getting his timing and positioning right. And Gomez trying to probably win the last point on this point.
Gianelli side spin serve. You're going to keep going to him, and Lopez having a little extra sauce on that.
On the variation in block position, Ryklitsky has to stay at home a little bit longer, aware that there's some option to set first tempo. And that way the speed to position 4 creates
laying out for it again and again. Sent back, it's up. Great cover. Oh, Italy point, and some love for Milazzo picking up those balls.
Milazzo doing a fantastic job on reception, really being able to lock down his part of the court. And Zani, justice for middles, gets down, makes the play, makes another opportunity. And Ryklitsky, who's a very good hitter from position 4 for an opposite, squeezes it through the Robert Landy-Simon block.
Always extra love for the middles. If they have a defensive play and you don't acknowledge it, it's a volleyball sin. And it's bad karma too. Michieletto. Oh, another ace for Michieletto, his second today.
We talked about the angle that Jan was creating with his serve. Michieletto, as well as the left-hander, cuts this ball just into the space in front of Lopez and crosses it Jan's territory into Lopez's, and that's where the conflict comes from Miz. As Gomez takes a step over, Garcia takes a step over. He can go the other way as well and serve down the line to 1.
Just a little bit long. Cuba maintaining a lead, though just by 2 now.
Good response out of the timeout for Italy, getting themselves back on almost level terms.
With a little help from Masso, Italy poised to tie it up.
Masso may consider a switch to his other serve. His window on the toss for his spin serve is quite small, so maybe a little bit more consistency rather than out-and-out aggression.
Anzani, handled by Garcia. Masso. What? Italians thinking the game, the official saying, hold on.
Please. Let me to tell something. He didn't touch you, and I will warn him. No more, please. Please, Captain, please. You have no reason and no right to put your hands on the other side. Please take care.
A warning for Ryklitsky as he put his hands crossing the plane of the net underneath.
And good luck winning an argument with Vladimir Savinovic. Once he's decided that he's an immovable object.
Used.
the point for Garcia. He makes the move across and allows Jan to be freed up on the pipe. And the choice knowing that Simon is going to hold enough block. Gomez makes the right choice.
Pass good, able to run the middle. Gianelli goes right back to him. Garcia underneath it again. Off hands. Well done, Cuba.
Really good solution from Jans against the triple block. Doesn't try and find the court, just looks for where the hands are. Wings it out the back. Lets the ball drop into his window. Says thank you very much.
It's all right. Let's go.
Blistering start by Cuba. Haven't been able to convert that into a lead as we reach the middle third of the set.
Pass is good, back to Masso. Solo block again.
Too much time for Lavia to be able to pick his spot against the Masso attack. It's the right idea from Gomez to get the ball going the other direction, but it's too slow. And set maybe a little bit too aggressive as well, draws Masso too close to the net.
Eights. Cuba with the lead, 9-8. Simone serving, had a really nice service run in the last. And there you go, have at it.
Oh, are we in Brooklyn?
We are in Brooklyn, I guess, for 9-9.
Galassi gets up early into the seam. Gianelli choosing judiciously when to use his middles.
Lavia, little ball. Off hands. Jan finding his.
Better tempo from Gomez, giving some advantage for Jan against the Italian block.
They've gone to Jan quite a bit early. 3 points in this set for Jan, and giving away some points on the serve too.
It's been an up and down battle for Cuba. Their strong service game is causing trouble for Italy, but coming at the cost of a lot of errors. They can't get the consistency that they want on breakpoint.
Quick behind.
Oh, Micheletto with a delicious angle.
Cannot process that one.
As the left-hander from there, to get that ball up and down helps when you're 2'11". But to get that ball that sharp back inside the block, it's crazy good.
Absolutely surgical by Micheletto. Followed by a block through the middle.
The Italian block is really daring Gomez to set the right side of the court. There's not enough pressure there. They can only focus on what's in front. Very tough choices for the attack from the Cuban middles in position for attackers. Timeout, Cuba.
Tienes a tu punto ahí, no siempre que te llamen tienes que tirar.
The win predictor boosting their opinion of the Italian chances of a victory.
I don't know about that. The way that Cuba has been serving so tough, they've got Italy passing only 25% positive in this set.
It's the balance of risk and reward for Cuba on serve.
Masso, Micheletto, right place, right time. Third time's a charm. Try Levitsky, and it's too long.
How well Italy manages this difficult situation. Some fantastic recycle play. Levitsky sending the ball a little bit long, maybe need another half step on his approach.
Power again. He's just spraying the court. Super sharp. Then this one a little further back.
It's the hardest job of defending against Micheletto is that he can do so many things. He's never out of position. Very rare to see him not have multiple options on attack.
Oh boy. Well, fantastic patience, first of all, by Levitsky to not reach across the net.
It's the right risk to take by Garcia on the set to get it close to the net, give the hitters an option to work with the block. But once more, Italy challenging Masso in particular on the right side of the Cuban attack in order to be able to score and let him have some swings. They can focus their block and defense on the other side of the court.
Just saw Balazzo there for a moment. He was the best digger and MVP of the Italian Cup this year. And it's showing. Oh, Concepcion.
After the serve, Gianelli almost apologized straight away that he didn't get as much of it as he wanted. And they got it back with interest.
Cuba trailing after that 4-0 start, but not by much. Balazzo again puts it right in Gianelli's hands.
And in that situation, it's virtually impossible to make the correct choice early from Cuba. They'll always be chasing and reacting to the Gianelli set. The highest percentage play in volleyball, first tempo pipe.
Outside. Beautiful. Completely change of pace from Lopez's earlier.
He's not wailing away at it. He takes that little bit more tempo into the space behind the block, knowing that Gianelli doesn't want to have to take the first ball, forcing Micheletto to cover 9 meters across the baseline.
Laid out beautifully. Lavia. Micheletto picks it up. Oh, second time is thunderous.
The ball being left a little bit inside means Lavia can go on his approach and have recycle on the first play. And Robert Lani Simon with the interesting choice to pull the hands.
Nearly got packed in the head. Block gets a hold of Lopez again.
The choices for the Italian middles, knowing that there's not going to be a lot of right side play, Galassi has a little bit more time to get out there and get his hands in the right spot. Timeout by Cuba.
Where is Italy having the most success in your opinion?
Block. They're set up in a way that they're making the choices very simple for themselves. They're putting pressure on Masso to score on the right side from Cuba, knowing that Gomez doesn't really want to set him there fast. So they're always going to have time, taking the faster options in middle and position 4 out of the way.
Italy out-blocking Cuba in this set alone, 5-1. And then an unforced error going too wide.
Osmiel Melhorejo will come into the game for Miguel Lopez. Did want to get on the last point, but didn't make his way into the subs area in time. And Italy cruising at 18-13.
Simone. Every time, Yant coming up the middle in success. And now the first serve from Melhorejo.
Swing on the pipe, finding enough contact on the block. Kilito with the look away against the Simon block.
Riklitsky from the end line. Oh. Yeah, my eyes can't even track it.
It's going very fast, and this time he finds the right angle past the triple block.
Lavia puts it to recycle. It gets messy.
There's times it's great to have a 2'6" setter. You can just throw the ball out in their direction. But the swing by Lavia to recycle was exceptional. He had a lot of work to do. The ball's a little bit off the net. Nice little swat.
So they say it's not rejection, it's redirection. There we go.
I might have to use that phrase again. That's a good one.
You absolutely may. Lavia continuing to serve. 5-point lead for Italy in a set in which Cuba started off 4-0. That's rejection.
Indeed it is, and the tempo for Gomez to connect with Masso is just too slow. The ball is not getting there fast enough to trouble the Italian block. And that's why we will see the change. Bissett will replace Masso.
What is the sub in terms of what does Bissett bring?
Well, hopefully some more points.
Consistency.
A little bit more speed, I think. Maybe a different relationship between him and Gomez.
Well, that would be helpful considering you said it was too high before, gave too much time.
Right,
we'll see.
With Masso not being a full-time opposite, they can't play that really fast ball where they know he's going to arrive in rhythm. They have to slow it down and let him find the ball.
Balazzo, again, just in Gianelli's hands. No step necessary.
And the difference in tempo is obvious there. The flatness of the ball leaving Gianelli's hands to Riklitsky means there is no time for Jan to choose. He just has to get the block somewhere.
22-16, Italy favor, and we are going to see Yuri Moreno again to serve.
The closer has left the bullpen.
And that's why he's the closer. Over the top. Not contained. That's the one rotation where there is no libero on the floor.
Let's go, Cuba.
When it comes to high ball, Cuba have the physicality. They have the firepower to be able to match Italy and then use this space well. Some of the other areas of the game where they haven't found the connection that they need.
Yeah, it's no good. Pushing Italy closer to the end line. This is the first quarterfinal of 2 today. And Italy, we're going to close this out, the second set, and see if they can get to 3. Outside, over the top, picked up. Gianelli gives it back. Little give and go on the Italian side. And the call is going to be that he reached over the net.
Oh, a net touch on Micheletto on the attack. And there will be a challenge coming if that's the call. Oh, it's his leg. Oh, they will challenge and get this wrong because Micheletto's leg, his thigh has hit the bottom tape.
And look at that.
A smile.
Right? I mean, my goodness. He's like, I told you. Maybe that's what that smile was. Concepcion serving. A lot of work for Cuba to do. The most successful, in my opinion, set that they've had is that pipe set for Italy.
For Italy, they've had two very different pipe hitters. Lavia here choosing to hit away from the block, having the vision of what's in front of him. Micheletto can work with, can work past, but they always put so much stress on the timing for the Cuban block.
Set point, Italy. Ball is out, and once again, the set ends on a Cuba error.
No challenge.
Yes, no challenge. It is a touch, so overturn, Italy. Not so fast, my friend.
Well, of course, the Italian players used to having to admit when there is a touch in the Italian league, so
right.
Old habits die hard, but it's easy to be magnanimous when you're up 24-19.
Pass, or the dig is perfect. Lavia off the block and good. Italy up 2-0.
Some fantastic efforts by Italy to stay in this point. Manzani does put the ball on the platter for Lavia. That will be enough for Italy to take a 2-0 lead. Fefe de Giorgi, very happy about it.
The entertainment here in Ningbo. As we look at the second set stats, what stands out to you there?
The Italian block getting it done. They really found a way to force Cuba to make some difficult choices, all play into what the Italian block and defense was trying to set up. And Italy managing their errors. They've been 4 and 5. You'll take that in almost any set. They've been able to really control their way through the game. Haven't needed to dazzle, unlike some of the outfits we're seeing on the
I know, I was like, great use of the word dazzle. It's blinding. It's a little bit of culture to kind of relax.
Lucky enough to be able to speak to some of the coaches and players from each team. So we are...
I will be happy probably after the end of the game, hopefully. Well, I think we are playing good game at the moment. We are resisting to one of their strongest point, which is service. They have a very good players in service. and we are keeping good reception, not just keeping the reception, but also receiving pretty well, so it makes everything easier. And at the same time, we are putting them under big trouble with their reception. So at the moment, this is this is the result.
Yeah, well, that's why he's not on court, mind you, isn't it? But in terms of that, though, the blocking, are you pleased with the way that you blocked as well in this match?
When they are forced to play the ball off the net, everything becomes easier, also for the block. But also in block, I mean, they are very good spikers, so we are doing a good job in block.
Okay, well, good luck for the rest of the match. Thank you
very much. Thank you.
That shrug when Clayton said, "Are you happy about the block?" And it was like a shrug. Of course you're happy about the block, but he wouldn't give that to Clayton, right?
No, you can't give Clayton anything. He'll take it. For Italy, the block really is working. The tactic that they employed early on was having great success. See if they have to make some adjustments, if there'll be changes coming from Cuba. So let's see what Clayton finds out.
Okay, thanks for that, guys. It was pretty close in that first set, and then you let Italy get away. What's the message to your team now going into this third set?
I think that we need to be patient. We need to try to find our flow, try to keep the order in our skills, but unfortunately Italian is a very ordered team, and we need to try to keep this focus to try to find.
Okay, well, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Will again be the first server of this third set. And not the start. Reminder that for the last set, it was Cuba who had a 4-0 start from the service line. See what they can get going this time with Galassi, or excuse me, with Bissett. Through the middle.
Good choice by Anzani. Can see the block, the formidable block of Robert Landis-Simon in front of him, and works the corner. Bissett coming into the game. Hopefully provide a bit more balance in the scoring width for Cuba.
Well passed outside. No good. Anzani hung up there to get that first one.
We'll have a challenge. Parejo convinced there was a touch, and he was correct. The admission again from Italy. Great sporting spirit being shown.
Self-reporting.
Self-reporting.
Good karma.
It is, and you're doing it at 1-2 instead of at 23-23.
Yeah, no self-reporting then. Michieletto up the middle.
Delightful finds. Gianelli sells the Cuban block that this ball is going forward, and a lovely little flick into the avenue for Michieletto.
Anzani serving. No libero on the floor for Italy in this rotation. The block doing the work. A second time. Pulled back. Cuba attacking quickly.
Simon is the avenue for Cuba to find the point. The advantage of a left-hander in Michieletto to be able to get that ball back into play. And putting him in 5 as so there's no tip short on where the middle would be defending.
Yep. Pass is perfect. Gianelli goes outside to Lavia. Talk about an angle.
Blistering speed. All Lavia has to do is put his hand on the ball to get past the block. Lovely tempo.
Tied at 3s. Ryglitsky had an ace earlier. Just power body dig. Ah, that's what happens when you pull the string.
Ryglitsky showing off some need for flexibility in the hamstrings, perhaps. A little bit of a slip and slide.
I've watched him warm up, and actually he does that in the warm up, literally. Preventative maintenance, I think. So he can do that.
And that's something he does very well and very consistently. Ryglitsky's not going to be the big fixer of difficult solutions, but in good moments, he is so consistent, so efficient.
Yeah, he had 17 points in a sweep over the United States during preliminary rounds. Meanwhile, Lavia in the net. Beautiful pass. Misread on tempo. Through the middle, Cuba popping everything up. Can they put it away? Yes, off the block and good.
Much better calmness by Cuba in transition. They don't look like they're trying to do anything extra. Just give their hitters the chance to go and work. And use of the head. Oh. That might sting a little bit, actually.
Tylenol. Off the block, recycled. Balazzo, it's very sweaty on that floor. You just saw Balazzo slip, and so every time Micheletto's going up, it's a danger. Yant will set here. Redirection by Ginelli, and nobody hurt during the rally because they were slipping and sliding on Italy's side.
The point was lost by Cuba on the first high ball set to Melhorejo. It was too far off the net, ended up being a roll into position 6, and then it was too much control for Italy to accumulate the advantage. Of course, another loose high ball set on the finishing action of the point.
To the middle, up and down, Concepcion. Rare error.
Has been called.
Now Italy's block being used a couple of times.
The tempo with Tonzake on the court is a little bit faster. Here's a different release on the ball to Gomez. Italy haven't found that tempo against him just yet. The Cuban attackers taking advantage.
At sevens, third set, must-win set for Cuba in their first ever VNL finals. Meanwhile, Italy, fun team to watch. The Italian women won it all. The women's side, 29 consecutive matches won by Italy's women, dating back to last year's VNL. Second effort.
Ryglitsky hangs just long enough. Good service variation as well. This is probably the response from Italy. They start to use a little bit more variation on serve. Try and change the rhythm for Cuba. So Tonzake is not getting the ball in consistent rhythm.
Ball up to the opposite. They're looking for a self-reporting again. That's all right.
It's the different tempo. Sorry, Marie. It's the different tempo that Bissett offers. The change-up serve again. Bissett can provide some different options on the right-hand side.
Neither team has used a timeout nor a challenge in this set.
Risk and reward. Bissett takes a big risk for no reward. Really let off the handbrake on that one.
Michieletto, powerful. Well passed.
And once more, we're not in Ningbo, we're in Brooklyn.
9-9.
You're watching that so closely.
I'm
you look
waiting.
at me and I'm like, what happened? What'd I say? 9-9. Through the uprights. Hand popped underneath. It'll go out to Yant.
Cuba looking so much better in transition in this third set. They look a lot more in control, a little less rushed. Garcia makes one touch and then Yant does just enough, kisses the ball off the block.
Michieletto well dug. Everything coming up on Cuba's side defensively as well.
That is a delightful solution by Ryklitsky. Lovely fast ball. Gianelli gets it back to him faster than the block can be formed.
I mentioned he was moving from Italy to Poland professionally. He actually grew up. His parents were Polish. He was raised in Luxembourg, been in Italy for 7 years, but he's kind of like going home again.
It's a little bit of homecoming for him. I know some people in Luxembourg volleyball were disappointed. He never suited up for the Luxembourg national team. Probably some better options that have been made available for him.
Yes. Oh, no. Nobody home.
Good choice by Tonticase. Still not the really fast tempo, but a different look when he's setting the ball. A few more options available. He set the beneficiary.
Simone, handled by Lavia. Beautiful defense on the Cuban side. Michieletto, we've seen it. Ryklitsky blocking, blasting off the hands. Oh, that's just filthy.
It's filthy and delicious. It's a great solution. Cuba doing a really good job hanging in transition.
This is volleyball.
Robert Mendy-Simon throws the big mid out. That's wide by Yant.
Gianelli elects for the middle. Concepcion, solo monster block.
Timeout, Italy.
Timeout. 现在主办队暂时领先，进入到暂停的时间。现场我们看到大屏幕正在播放的是今年男排世锦赛的相关信息。男排世锦赛将在9月12号到9月28号在菲律宾举办。那中国男排也会带着球迷们的期待出征菲律宾。欢迎收看观众们试看官方
seguimos. 1, 2, 3. Dale.
Win predictor virtually unequivocal.
Yes. Not a lot of faith in Cuba by this win prediction. Yeah,
Even
you're
though
leading.
Cuba are up 13-10 and looking much better in the third set.
Yeah, again, looking at Yant's ABS, by the way, 11 attacks, 1 block, 1 ace serve. Michieletto is ABS 8, 1, and 2. Back again. Absolute unload.
This set has provided great balance now for Cuba. They have a bit more presence on the right side. Lovely tactical serve as well by Robert Mendy-Simon, forcing Lavia to get down on the floor.
Again. Oh, soul-crushing block by Concepcion.
Second timeout in quick succession. Cuba 5 points to the good, and Italy want to talk about it.
Oh, questo è un momento importantissimo. Cambiamo le cose, Gala, lo stesso colpo che hai tirato. Lo stesso colpo, cambiamo delle cose. Non è che se fanno una scelta dobbiamo pagare. Siamo attaccati. Attenzione con Robert, con le gambe, valutate bene la parte delle cose.
For Italy, it's about getting the details right, making sure they're not waiting to get to the end of the point. They're working their way through from start to finish. And we'll see the change coming through. Gargiulo will replace Galassi.
Gargiulo, 26 years old. Week 1, he was the second overall blocker, so he presents a nice block.
He's a good energy guy too.
Good juju.
Good juju.
Look at that. There it is.
Straight away. For Italy using the middles, it's finding the right moment because there is athleticism in the middle position on the other side of the net for Cuba.
You think?
I've been watching for a little bit, about half an hour now, and they're pretty athletic.
Inhuman. Ace serve, the second of the match for Rick Glitsky. His ABS pretty impressive as well. 8-2-2.
A sign of the consistency and the quality that players like Ridlitsky and Micheletto have is that they are so often contributing in multiple phases of the game.
There he goes again. Concepcion. First test for Gargiulo.
A quick check with Vladimir Simonovic that one was clean, not called a catch ball. We were unable to get his hands on the other side of the net.
Gianelli is a front court setter. Great speed to the pin. Presented without comment.
It's those moments for Cuba that they don't need to rush. They have to trust that if they put Italy in a slightly difficult situation, they have the block and defense to be able to create another opportunity for themselves.
3-point lead for Cuba. Long serve, gives it right back.
The Italian serve throughout the match so far, it's been as much about trying to manage situations and really push. This time Lavia backing off a little bit too much.
Off the block and out the long way. Pass is good. Can Cuba regain their form? That's part of it. Kind of a strange free ball. Gave too much to Italy there.
They had so much time to be organized. Not enough pressure, not forcing any of the Italian players to move to make a play. After a good start, now Italy within 2, and Cuba will take their timeout.
来，接下来我们放吹的音乐，我们把双手举在空中，好吗？一起来，左、右、左、右、左。Siempre frente a la pelota, vamos concentrando y resolver todo.
Time to maintain composure for Cuba. They have led this set the entire way.
This is the question for Cuba consistently. Can they bring their best stuff often enough? Can they trust that they can bring their best stuff often enough? Because this was the problem in the last point. They didn't feel like they could put enough pressure take enough risk and trust that they can create another opportunity afterwards.
Gargiulo's serve on Garcia. Using the block well is Cuba.
Hitter's advantage there. The tempo not quite on between Jan and Tondike on the pipe behind. Hitter has the advantage of the block reacting.
Substitution, Team Cuba, number 5 is replaced by number 8, Gomez.
Gomez comes in to serve and set. Just serving here.
Oh, and there'll be a challenge for a touch.
Italy self-reported several times.
And Tondike has put his hand up.
Yep. Have to self-report back. Had Italy not done that a couple of times? Maybe not.
Well, they're going to get found out anyway if you touch the ball. So
yeah, with this technology.
Keep the game moving, yeah.
(16 serving, 18 Gianelli. To the middle. Haven't heard from him in a while. Simone, power.
And one of the first times they've called Simone on this shoot play, they're also looking to create space. So Bisset back so they can go fast, create enough space on both sides of the court, and the overload position for
Tondike's front court on the other side, keep in mind. Off the block. No, it's locked and good.
It took everything from Tondike to get to the top floor on this one. Bisset, who absolutely unloaded from the service line, will get another opportunity.
Oh. It was definitely a blast, but it was uncontrolled.
He was not wondering whether he could hit that ball hard or not. For Cuba, they're up by 3, they're at 20. Can they find the side-out solutions and finish this set off without any drama? I wouldn't mind a little bit of drama, though.
I think there's always drama with Cuba. It's the passion. That was dramatic.
And once more, the call with Simon on the shoot, getting him away from the setter, forcing some tough choices for Anzani.
Cuba, 4 ahead of Italy and 4 away from capturing the set. Also nice pass. Block waiting for Ryklitsky. Here's Cuba's block taking control now. Triple back and forth all the way. Yant, huge swing wide.
And a great choice to pull the hands from Italy. The block was set, they saw the wind-up, and all 3 blockers coordinated getting their hands down. Not just 1 or 2, not messy, really clean. And Zani will retreat to the bench because Romano stepping to the service line, hoping to give Italy a chance to win this match in 3, but he has some work to do.
Pass is good. Outside. Oh, what a dig by Michieletto. And Romano with a great set, too.
And Ryklitsky does just enough to get the ball on the floor without faulting in multiple ways, reaching or touching the tape. With that, Italy within 2 and Cuba take their second timeout.
No timeouts remaining for either team after this. Win prediction showing a little life.
Doubting itself a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Romano, that's what you love, right? You have a sub coming in, strong serve, but really terrific set out of system.
Big side out from Cuba. 3-point lead.
Coach's point, calling that timeout.
As a coach, I would like to take credit for that, but I'd say it has very little to do with the coach.
I know, but they need some luck.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Even if it's not true.
Concepcion back in for Cuba. Gomez to the bench.
Simone serving. The question while we see Concepcion up there is, how will he impact the decisions on Italy's side of the net?
If Gianelli is smart, he's probably not going to set first tempo in an excellent situation with Concepcion, knowing that he's going to be jumping early and trying to get his hands over the net. We'll try and move him a little bit around the court.
I mean, there's no stopping Yant.
The inside-out approach to create this inside angle shows really good shoulder. Get back. Gianelli pulls up early. He doesn't try and take away the line. It's a fantastic angle by Jan.
Yeah, Jan averaged 20 points per match through the preliminary rounds. They're going to set him again here. Oh. Pulling hands down. Michieletto sitting in it.
As good a defender as Michieletto is, with no block to protect him, that is enough to bring up a set point for Cuba.
Tondike serving on set point. Palazzo, good pass. Back to Ryklitsky, no touch. And Cuba takes the third set. We're going to fourth.
Lassie.
Yep, and we will see Tondike again, as we've talked about. Oh. Wow.
Jan is running hot, carries the form from set 3 to set 4. It's a strong serve. And a nice little variation on tempo from Tondike. Not playing the slow ball out to position 4. Gets a little bit of a hurry up, a shorter distance on the set. Jan's on the pipe.
I thought you were going to say a little variation in speed for Jant.
No,
and
it's always full speed.
And I was like, that's even faster than it was. Is that the variation? Yeah.
Yeah, there's fast, faster, faster. Yeah.
Meanwhile, when we talk about the speed of the offense for Italy, you know, it seems to be a higher ball. They're just because they're big guys. What do you think?
It's situational. Gianelli knows when he can really push the tempo, when his hitters are able to get there in the right time.
Pass is good. Concepcion again and again. Michieletto, how? Blind, it turns around, triple block.
This is one of the reasons why you don't see him dominate games. He doesn't need to hit 50 balls to score points. Just a ball pops up and he's there. He has a great feeling for where he is in the court, and his technique is so consistent that he knows the block will be where he wants it to be.
Pass is perfect. Quicker out to Michieletto. Never touched, never over.
It's a rare situation, particularly in men's volleyball, that this ball doesn't find a little bobble on the tape and work past the net, but Michieletto with too much angle.
Outside, off the block. This time into the middle, variation by Gianelli.
And variation is the right word. It's a different situation. He hasn't set first tempo from this particular situation so far. So So for Simon, not a situation he's looking for, and Zani, it's a nice solution.
Pretty set, high. Balasso runs it down. Oh, with authority.
Malagna just arrives, and pretty soon after, the ball is on the floor. It's good pressure on the first contact. And Zani has to jump with Simon. It's the threat of Simon at the net. Yant is the beneficiary.
Pass is good. It's critical for Italy, really, to get a first ball kill because
that will happen.
Yeah.
There has to be some choice now. With Tondike front row, he's athletic enough, not a super technical blocker. If they can try and create some trouble for him, but the second opportunity, Italy not having enough speed in transition to really put pressure on Concepcion. Like I said, again goes all or nothing. This time comes up with a nothing once more.
We talked about the blocking of Italy after the second set. In the third set, it was Cuba who outblocked Italy 3-1, and then they're adding to it now, causing all sorts of chaos on a team that's typically not chaotic.
No, Italy are known for being in control, in system, being really disciplined. The service pressure from Italy hasn't created enough trouble, and the solution finders on the edges for Cuba have been able to find their way into the scorer's column as well.
Off the block, well handled, and here they come again. Yes, the Midas touch.
This has to be the third, possibly fourth time on a high ball that he's managed to go back inside the block. And Balasso's positioned really well. Just that good a swing from Malagna. Time out Italy.
Siamo adesso stare attaccati, e loro se li giocano, sorvegliato speciale, tutte le situazioni che servono ai ghiacci. Una cosa, state volando troppo sulla parallela, guardate bene la palla, se corta lui alla diagonale stretta, diamo la possibilità, chiudiamoli quella palla di pazienza, vai, andiamo ragazzi, possiamo fare qualcosa di bene loro,
The name on our lips is the same as the name on the lips of Pepe Di Giorgi. Yant is a problem for Italy.
Understatement.
Robert Glandis Simon is not just a problem for Italy, he's a problem for pretty much anyone on the other side of the net from him.
Pass is solid, they go to Gargiulo.
So a lot of responsibility falls on the shoulders of Simone Ginelli right now. How can he find some variation in the offense? How can he find some way to create a couple of easy looks and put the pressure back on the Cuban side to find solutions?
Another ace. Third for Ryklitsky.
Good serve down the seam. Drawing Melparejo further into the court. Getting into that zone between him and Garcia.
Serve is good, everybody on the run. What a great bring back. Balazzo clears everybody out. The thing is, when the ball came back, it was outside the plane.
Vladimir has a bit of a goatee going. I didn't notice that before.
Well, you should compliment him on it after the match and see.
I'm sure he'll appreciate the feedback.
Do you think so?
No.
Back to back for Rytlitsky. Well absorbed. My God.
Oof.
Put your helmet on. Marlon Yance on the other side.
Well, there is nowhere safe to stand right now for anyone trying to stop Marlon Yance. This time steps inside and finds the space on the other edge of the court, taking what Italy's given with absolute power.
And an ace serve coming back the other way. It's a good day to have a good day for Cuba.
Always think about Simon being such a powerful athlete. This is lovely deception on the serve. Doesn't change his arm swing too early.
Pass is good. They move it around a little different zone for Michieletto.
Different width on the attack. So the step forward from Giannelli. The overload in the zone. Gargiulo takes his guy. For Tondike, he's really focused on Lavia. Nice choice by Giannelli.
Pass is solid, options available. It's now coming from both pins. It's just too much heat from Cuba.
It's the different tempo with Bissett hitting from the right side. Makes a little bit more pressure on Gargiulo. Does make a good choice. Squeeze through the seam, Lavia unable to control.
Tondike's serve well handled. Gargiulo again.
He's fun.
He is fun. And he's having some success out of the middle, which has been a devastating place for Italy as of late. They're moving it around a little bit. We've talked about the different zones.
Bissett has found a way. Rytlitsky had a lot of time to make that choice. Relatively a lot of time to make that choice. It's not a really strong swing. Worked his way around it.
Pass is good to the back court.
And now a different call. Alzani running the shoot away from Giannelli, and the pipe play comes on the inside. Concepcion has to take the step and follow.
Cuba is hitting 51% overall, and in this set the number's even higher. 70%.
The bad news though is that it's all tied up despite that performance.
It's the errors too, like that.
The set has to get closer to the net from Garcia, over the shoulder from El Parejo to be at 2 meters, 3 meters off the net. He really has no vision of where he's trying to play.
Ace serve coming the other way. It's kind of been go big or go home in the fourth set. Timeout. Cuba.
Hay que hacerla ahora, hay que hacerla la primera, ¿eh? Ojo con el cambio después del tiempo de descanso. Ojo le quita potencia a los pesos.
接下来我也教大家怎么用两国语言给双方加油。首先是古巴，西班牙语的加油呢叫做 Vamos， 我们一起来喊 Vamos。
Yance has been absolutely devastating. Reached 20 points in this match, and we're not done.
意大利语的加油呢叫做
good as he's been, they are down in the fourth set, 12-10. And Italy look like they've found that next little wrinkle to their offense that they can score with a little bit more ease.
That ball just out. I saw Michieletto in one of the matches this year, 4 consecutive aces versus China.
He's just such a different picture from the service line to so many different receivers. He's left-hander, he's high, creates different angles.
Quick to the pin. It was a one-on-one, perhaps a missed opportunity, considering.
Another great aggressive choice from Tondike, knowing that he can throw the ball in the area of Robert Landry-Simon, and something good's going to happen. Good aggressive choices. I like the change in the offense since he's been on the court for Cuba.
Well, I don't want to speak for Tondike, but I'll just say he's 24. Simone's 38. I would imagine he watched him a bit growing up. Now he gets to set him.
And hopefully he doesn't, his voice doesn't crack too much when Robert Landry-Simon says, "Now, yes, Mr. Simone."
Yes, yes, sir. We talked about Yant's power. I just want to point out that he's hitting 60%.
He has been wonderful, not just taking responsibility, but converting really well.
Beautiful serve. Ball down, change of tempo.
Riglitsky sold out. The arm position from Tondike really far out in front, really shows that ball's going flat towards Simon once more and somehow creates enough angle to get to pop over the top. Displaying some of his non-volleyball qualities in that leadership. He's such an experienced player, has been at such a high level for such a long time, telling his teammates, hey, we just need to keep going, keep accumulating these points.
Yeah, he was the MVP and best setter in the Champions League this past year. Meanwhile, Cuba changes the conversation yet again. Ooh. Milarejo's serve is an ace.
Lovely angle to work across. Lavia getting the ball from his right shoulder. Leaning back into court. Interesting stagger angle on the feet.
As we said, go big or go home. We're trading errors. Must-win set for Cuba.
Well, and it's the situation for Cuba. They have to win this set or they are going home. That is their VNL done.
And it's their first time in the finals for Cuba. They'd like to stay another day or 2, or 3, or 4. Quick outside block is there, brought back. Uh-oh, take cover. It's wide.
The sideline is about the only thing stopping Marlon Yards at the moment. Just running out of court. Italy looking a little bit scrambly as well, defense. The pressure from Cuba's attack starting to show its effects on the composure of Italy.
Each team with one set or one timeout remaining and 2 challenges remaining. We've had a burst of honesty here in Ningbo today.
It's been refreshing.
It's been refreshing. Everybody's self-reporting. I think Italy was forced. I think Cuba was forced into that self-report.
They don't want to be the bad guys.
Yeah, exactly. Italy did it twice. Thought I was going to run through all the countries there real quick. Oh, stick right in the lap of Lavia.
The defensive technique there's so little time. There's no time to join the hands for Lavia. He gets both hands out, and because there's that space, the ball can sort of bounce around a little bit. Yant continues.
But Cuba continues to serve up opportunities for Italy.
Well, Italy, a couple of break points here is all they need to do. And Cuba have given them these opportunities. They're up by one. They need to find a way to stay with one serve at the service line. That will not do it for Lavia. They can just get one server to get multiple serves, try and put it together. Lavia will see his role for this set reduced.
Coming in now is Mattia Bottolo. Cuba with 33 errors in this match. 34.
34 on cue. Going after the new receiver in Bottolo, he is a player who, when he's on, is absolutely mesmerizing, can turn a game around with his energy, his input.
Gargiulo behind the service line. One-on-one. And that's rough. Cuba had a great position in a must-win set. Now a couple of attack errors, service errors, and they will take their... No, they're going to challenge that ball.
Must be challenging for the block touch. The option really available. Masso seemed pretty convinced from where he was standing. A nice choice on the block position from Micheletto, forcing Yant to try and find the really small angle. Does he find the hand? Doesn't appear so. So now Italy has the breakpoint advantage, 19-17. And Cuba will take a timeout.
Their second and last timeout of the set.
Recuperar la pelota si dan el bloqueo y seguir nosotros haciendo el trabajo. Importante levantarla. Ante la duda levantamos la pelota. Ante la duda le damos arriba al centro del terreno y se hace un pase y la cambiamos. No puede picarnos porque nos tienen ellos que ganar el punto. Nosotros no podemos seguir fallando balón. Que ganen ellos la pelota, no la fallamos nosotros.
What's priority number one for Cuba?
That Tondike finds the right player in the right moment. Yant has been fantastic for the last 40 minutes or so, but they cannot rely on him alone. He has to get enough balance. When does he go to the middle? When does he start to use Melparejo? Can he use Bisset in a couple of different situations?
Shut down.
This is Tondike needing to find that next choice. And Murato indeed, monster block. Big triple from Italy, but Tondike there, I know he wants to set Yant as much as he can, but there it's an easy read for the Italian block, particularly in rotation one with Bisset in position 4.
Rotation one is where your setter is in the service position. Bisset position 4.
You end up with your opposite hitter hitting from position 4, so it's a little bit unbalanced.
Off hands? No, indeed. And Micheletto saying yes. I think we could hear it. Oh, clearly I'm old and my hearing's gone bad.
Well, we will get a little breather to investigate. For Italy, they're in a good situation. They have had a couple of points lead. No movement on the Bisset fingers.
No, and I think that right hand has a story to tell of Bisset looking at the tape. You can't. At this point, you just can't. Serves need to be in and tough. I don't know.
It's the going for the 120-kilometer-hour serve when the 105, 110 will get enough pressure. And players at this level do have that element of control. There's a difference between going full and going for strong.
Since tied at 17 all, Italy has pulled away. Outside, and another Cuba error.
The Italian block positioning itself just so. Tonduque does take the choice to play the long ball, force the Italian block to move at least, but Melhorejo trying to work past, can't find the floor. Italy now in a commanding position.
Gianelli serve, good. Oh, huge to put that away. It'll go to Michieletto, up in rare air, shoves it through. Everything on that play was Italian perfection.
Anzani makes a brilliant choice on the save from Tonduque in the first ball, just to keep the ball alive, and this is a textbook shove through the block from Michieletto.
Italy 2 points away from advancing to the semifinals. They have never medaled in Volleyball Nations League. Outside block. Cuba stays alive.
Litsky not getting his feet into a spot where he can block straight, having to block wide. Doesn't get the angle he wants in his hands. Concepcion steps out, and it'll be Gomez serving in his place.
Gomez worth it on the serve. Just court awareness.
The control from Michieletto to not try and rip through this into the net. Easier said than done. Helps being that tall where you take it that high.
It's match point Italy. Powerful serve. Not so fast, my friend, Melhorejo.
Coordination on the pulling of hands on block from Italy. Malasso trying to protect the corner this time. Rotolo will be the first opportunity for him front row now. So that will deliver the match to Italy.
Italy match point number 2. Down and good. Italy advances to the semifinals.
A very professional performance from the Italians. They struggled a little bit in set 3, had to find a different way to get the offense ticking over, but as the game progressed, they showed that they have a couple of strings to their bow.